What's good? What's good? It's your boy DJ Cree back with another video. Man, thank you guys for tuning in every single time. I'm trying to stream at a regular interval here. Um, Everything's been picking up, so that's great news. Got some content for you as usual. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I'm keeping an eye on chats and all the above. Here we go. Here we go. First story of the day. Your boy, Dr. Umar, reveals his second baby mama has been keeping his daughter away from him despite paying child support, and gives her 2 weeks to produce his daughter, or he will expose her online. Oh man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not happy about this. Dr. Umar is crashing out ever since his daughter exposed him. He is crashing out, y'all. Let's check this out, and I'll come back with some commentary. Here we go.
But let me say this about the baby mama drama. There is a silver lining in this Mama Smurf, Baby Smurf scandal. There's a little piece of silver lining in this Mama Smurf, Baby Smurf scandal. And the little piece of silver lining, Amsterdam Africans send the invite. And that little piece of silver lining in the Mama Smurf, Baby Smurf dishonesty tour, dishonesty and revenge tour, the Mama Smurf, Baby Smurf dishonesty and revenge tour, the only silver lining about it is y'all making me go after my baby girl 50 times harder. Y'all making me go after my baby girl 50 times harder.
Oh, my goodness.
So I done already sent the message to baby mama number 2, Miss Vegan. Baby mama number 2, Miss Vegan. Baby mama number 2, Miss Vegan. You have 2 weeks to produce my child, who you've been keeping from me while I've been paying child support. Just like baby mom number 1, it's deja vu. It's deja vu. Collecting my child support, denying me my child. Collecting my child support, denying me my child. Collecting my child support, denying me my child. So baby mama number 2, we talking to Miss Vegan right now. We ain't talking about Mama Smurf. She old news. She old crusty news. We talking about Mrs. Vegan right now. We ain't talking about Mama Smurf. That's old crusty news. We talking about Mrs. Vegan, baby mama number 2.
Jesus.
You have until the eclipse of March 29th. You have until my Florida A&M University Black Psychology Conference return to produce my baby. If I do not meet and see my child by Saturday, March 29th, Mrs. Vegan, I will be going live, and I'm going to tell the whole world information you don't want them to know. And Mrs. Vegan, I don't want to put your business in the streets.
Yeah, you do.
You are the mother of my beautiful African princess. You are the mother of my beautiful African princess. And I respect you, Miss Vegan. I respect you. But you are not going to deny me my child anymore. We have a child support hearing coming up because you want more money. We have a child support hearing coming up because you want more money. We have a child support hearing coming up because you want more money. No problem. No problem. I will be at the child support hearing. But we're not talking about child support right now. We're talking about a relationship between the prince and the princess. We're talking about a relationship between Queen Kong and King Kong. I better see my baby in the next 2 weeks. You better text me, date, time, place. And once I see my child, you and I will schedule uninterrupted visits. Not in your house. We're not doing grandmama couch no more. I'm taking my daughter out with me, and she's going to spend quality time with me. She's going to go on the road with me. She's going to Africa with me. She's going to London with me. She's going to Jamaica with me. We're going to create a custody agreement outside of the white man. Oh yes, black self-determination. We're going to get back to Garveyism starting today. We're going to get back to Garveyism starting today. And all I'm going to say, you got 2 weeks where I'm going to go live and I'm going to tell some things that I know you don't want me to tell. Put me in touch with my daughter. Let's stop the nonsense. Since you had time to reach out to Mama Smurf and Baby Smurf, since you have time to go find Mama Smurf and Baby Smurf, Baby Smurf said that you said, Baby Smurf said that Miss Vegan found her mother to ask her if we were still in a relationship. Miss Vegan, is that true? Mrs. Vegan, according to my eldest child, Mrs. Vegan, according to my eldest child, you reached out to Mama Smurf to find out if I was still dating Mama Smurf. Listen, I didn't want to marry Mama Smurf when she had my child. I didn't want to marry Mama Smurf after she had my child. Jesus. And I damn sure don't want Mama Smurf now. So you don't need to be asking Mama Smurf if we in a relationship. Absolutely not. Any woman that will deny a man his child has no right to be a wife to anyone. I'ma say it again. Any woman who denies a man a right to see his child has no business being anybody's wife. Black men, it's time to unite. Pull up season. So
I didn't know that was that long, but I let it play so I wouldn't interrupt, so I could hear the full thing. And for everybody that's tuning in, I can see most of y'all, and if you comment, hopefully I can see the comments this time. I've been trying to get the comments and everything, so if you do make comments in the chat, I'll try to respond to them. But I will say this: this man is crashing out at a rate that I've never seen before. He has been on the forefront for fighting for black people and black relationships and things like that. But it seems like he hasn't handled things as perfectly as maybe he was leading some people on. Has he admitted some wrongdoing? Some, yeah, but not all. And that's very much a problem. The thing about this paying child support and you not being able to see your child, that's false. If you have a custody agreement, which we see he say he doesn't have, and he wants to do it outside of the courts. If the woman is not letting you see the child, do a custody agreement with the courts. That way she could be held accountable if you're not getting your kid or seeing your kid. To me, this is theater. This is theater. Like, black men, y'all gotta take, I said in my other video, y'all, I'm not blaming black men, but y'all gotta take responsibility for the part y'all play. If you on child support and you're not seeing that child, immediately do something to intervene for custody, especially if you are paying your child support, because the woman cannot hold that kid against you. The woman cannot hold that kid in some kind of emotional barricade. She can't do that legally. So that will be your right to see your child. So the rest of this is nothing but theater. If you already paying the child support, just pay child support and make sure you get equal custody, 50-50 custody or 50-50 rights to that child. Once you leave, and I've said that in my other videos, once you leave that relationship, the woman has more control over the children than you do. It just is what it is. That's America. Like, us as black men, we gotta stop blaming everything on everything. It's just like, if you playing spades, you know you're not playing Uno. You know you're not playing Uno. So let's get over this. You know, the baby mama making me do this, yes, baby mama's gonna piss you off. Yes, baby mama's gonna make you mad. They're gonna do the stupidest things in the world. But we as black men have to stand up, and we have to play ball. We have to play by the rules and find loopholes. Find some good lawyers that know how to play this game right. But this is to me, this is unacceptable, especially from somebody like Dr. Umar, who credits himself on being pro-black and being for family and all the household and all that. The way he's coming off, he's coming off like a crash dummy, and he's going to lose a lot of respect and a lot of followers doing this. And I hate to see him do that, but it is what it is. You know, I much respect to you, Dr. Umar, and I still rock with you on your message, but you gotta work on becoming you gotta work on that message reflecting your life. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when parents say, do as I say, not as I do. That doesn't work, because people, that's why kids don't respect grown-ups, because they'll tell you something and the kids will see you do the exact opposite. So I just think it is what it is on that. That's all I really had to say on that. Every time I see that, I try to speak on that, because it's a shame when black people, we lose out on people who really help out situations. We lose when we can have people who help. You know what I'm saying? And Dr. Umar is one of those people who actually help. Dr. Umar is one of those people who actually care about the black community, I feel like. You know what I'm saying? Next up, though, we got your boy Dwyane Wade in his I only want to say anyway. Dwyane Wade reveals the essentials he carries in his man purse. Yo, everybody know Dwyane Wade his mind kind of off, but we go rock this. We go watch this and see what's happening. Y'all check this out.
You famously have a Merce.
Yeah, I've been carrying a Merce for a very long time.
Look at this.
Where y'all find these photos? That's when I was wearing it across my body. There we go. Look at that.
Wait, are y'all in Paris?
Yeah, you know,
That's
Fashion Week.
That's like schoolgirl chic or something right there.
Yeah, listen, I don't understand. Like, men, we normally have to put our wallets and our phones and our money and everything in our pockets. Look, I pay a lot for these clothes. I am not trying to walk out like that.
Yeah.
So now I get to put stuff in the bag.
Here's your Merce.
See, this is my travel bag right now. This is my travel Merce right here.
By the way, your travel Merce is nice.
I got a lot of things in there. One of the most important things in here is I got my Jen and Friends
friendship
bracelet. But I need to make sure that my lips stay.
Yes.
You know, they ain't dry.
You are organized, by the way.
I got my eye drops in here.
Yeah.
This is important, everybody. I'm sorry. Like,
I was like, what is
when
that?
I go eat, when I go out to restaurants,
You have your
I don't want to be sticking my hand in my mouth.
You famously have a Merce.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, most people was blaming, you know, the women in his son's life for the way his son is. If y'all don't know, his son is famously or infamously, you know, transitioned from a boy to a girl at a young age. Now, the fact that Dwyane Wade is on national TV admitting that he likes the man purses, and it shows you how weak of a person Dwyane Wade is. And this ain't got nothing to do with his ability to play ball or anything like that. I just think when you are at a position to guide your children, you should guide them in a certain way. You know, and that's on me. That's my way of thinking. And it shows that he allowed these women to possibly manipulate his son into being a female. It just is what it is. I can't even say it no other way. You are showing us exactly why your son ended up being in the position that he's in. And this is not me judging nobody, but it's me just saying reality. And this is terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. A wallet, you could carry a backpack. It's all kind of things you can carry, but the fact that you want to carry something so feminine says a lot. It says a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what's up with these men wanting to be like a woman so much. Get in touch with your feminine side if that what you do. But you literally over here, oh yeah, I carry a man purse. Jesus Christ. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it. I'm sorry. It perplexes me. Women are beautiful. You should be able to carry yourself like a man every time. And ain't nothing wrong with having feelings and rocking with, you know what I'm saying, females, and you know what I'm saying? But oh man, come on, Dwyane Wade. Come on. We need more strong role models in this short lifespan that we have. But I'm gonna double down on Dwyane Wade, because he had some stuff to say about his wife. Actually, Gabrielle Union saying she no longer wants to split things 50-50. Y'all check this out.
So there's a topic I know you want to talk about. Let's talk about
yes,
it.
so it's this topic that's been buzzing in.
Yeah.
I can't say it's been buzzing in my house,
but it's been buzzing about your house.
It's been buzzing about our house. And so my wife came out and talked about how we split things 50-50 in our home.
Yeah.
And so it became a big conversation about, men and women, who splits 50-50, who pays the bills and all these things. And then she recently came out and she said that she's in her soft era now, that she don't want to do 50-50 anymore. And I'm the kind of person, Jenna, that when my wife came to me and, we had a conversation about not everything 50-50, but, buying our house together, doing certain things for our family together in a 50-50 situation, I was like, sure, baby. Yeah. If that's what you want to do. And if she come to me and she say, I don't want to do it, I'm like, sure, baby. If that's what you want to do. Now, the house may be a little smaller. Yeah. If we just going off my salary. Yeah. But it's all good. What about you?
Wait, hold on. But then we have to watch this clip because we want to hear what her talking about it. Let's listen real quick.
I famously said 50-50 or bust, right? And I meant that financially, spiritually, emotionally. And there's just a lot of days that I have 10% and I need him to be 90. There's days I don't and I need him to be 100. It's brought us closer because he knows it's not about whether he can afford it. It's being vulnerable enough to be open enough to know that I'm okay. I'm okay as his wife. He's okay as my husband. I'm okay in this family. I'm okay in this home. I deserve it. And so I'm trying to expand my heart, expand all of the notions of what vulnerability can look like.
All right. So she's in her soft era.
She's in her soft era. And I understand when we moved from Miami, we moved to LA, that's when we went to 50-50. And not in all things, everybody. Like I pay for a lot of things, but in the big things. And a lot of it is my wife has went out and she's been working on her entire life since she was 19 years old for her own things. And so, we kind of had a conversation. She was like, well, I can pay that. And I was like, well, do your thing then.
So there's a topic.
All right. I will say this. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with your woman trying to, go 50-50 on something. But the reality is, she's probably made hella bank, a lot of money. She wasn't a broke woman. But those basketball players, especially somebody like Dwyane Wade, his money is way longer. Let's just be real. And that's the one, I say, weakness that black women grow up with. They grow up with, I could be independent, I could be on my own, I could do everything myself, I could get it, I got it. And it's almost like sometimes just allow a man to be a man. Just allow, if we got it, we don't mind paying it, like you say, and that is the truth. If we got it, we don't mind paying it. You don't have to stretch your income or stretch it or hurt your back trying to do something when we know we got it. You know that, and that's all I really had to say on this. But yeah, I think this is just a typical household, and the roles of the man and the woman sometimes get blurred when women are trying to be this independent thing, which is no problem, but be realistic. I say be realistic in the household. Pay what you can. If you the woman and you ain't making more, pay what you can. You and y'all do y'all thing. Like, it shouldn't be a stressful thing. It shouldn't be a point of where now all of a sudden she feels like she can't do anything, or she's in her soft era. It's like, nah, babe, do what you do. So I think, you know, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I think that's a hard lesson for some people to learn, because they're brought and taught up that you should take care of yourself, which is true. But this is a totally different thing when it comes to like the entertainment field and dating, you know, people with real money. All right, highlight of the day. Highlight of the day: reporter accidentally shoves your boy Trump face at a press event. Push that microphone dead in his face. Y'all check this out.
Gaza, Mr. President, obviously you're concerned about the situation in Gaza. What are the hopes now to get the hostages back?
She just became a big story tonight. Right? Yes, sir. Did you see that?
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I know what Trump is thinking. Trump is thinking, what's the nuclear codes? He finna drop a nuclear bomb on that nigga with the mic, yo. Whoever is the man with the mic is a menace to society. Oh man, you have the nuts of steel to hit the president of the United States in the face with a microphone. That literally was purposely done, and I bet you that man was probably fired. That man was probably fired, because this is too hilarious not for Trump to retaliate. If Trump is retaliating over people that's doing less, he's retaliating over DEI. He's gonna DEI this dude who holding the microphone out of a job. Hey, when I saw this news, I could not believe it. I was like, man, this ain't real. Nah, it's real. It's real. So I just think overall, you know, Trump is gonna get you, dog. He probably got dude name, address, phone number, fiance number, wife number, everything. Trump run a background check, medical history. Oh man, Trump. Don't play with Trump like that, dog. Y'all crazy. I would never play with Trump like Trump. I ain't playing with you like that, bro. Come on, yo. He pulled out what is it? Ice on everybody. Come on, man. Trump ain't playing with y'all. Stop playing with Trump. All right, I'm gonna go on to the next one. Oh man, I cannot believe that though. Like, what? Who would play with Trump like that? Who? You got to be one of those dudes who really just be on it. You know what I'm saying? All right, next up, your boy Casanova had some things to say about your boy 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? And 50 Cent was smart about a lot of things, but y'all check this out and see what Casanova had to say.
Listen, hey, 50, we got some motherfucking smoke. I'm gonna fight 50 ass, you hear me? Nigga motherfucker put me on the song and then say, I am not gang gang. I do not gang bang, right? I never knew what the fucking nigga was talking about. That's why the nigga said that. He knew a motherfucking RICO was coming. That nigga got the word. That nigga knew, man, and it's good that you announced that, because the only way not to be in a conspiracy or RICO is to publicly de-announce yourself. Y'all hear that? Publicly say, I am not in a gang. G-Unit is not going to be considered a gang. Anybody around him, he's not going to be a part of it. We don't know that. But the law says in order to not be a part of something, you have to publicly announce that you're not a part of it. We don't know that shit. 50 said, listen, and 50, we got some motherfucking smoke. I'm going to fight 50 ass. You hear me? Nigga motherfucker put me.
So what pretty much Casanova was saying is, you know, if you can't hear it good, you have to denounce it publicly in order not to be affiliated with some of these RICO charges. And that's why Gunna and some other folks denounced when they would get in trouble with YSL. That's why some of these people you see denounce it publicly in order to, you know, to not be charged with that. And 50 did that song with Casanova, and he literally publicly said it, which was a smart move on 50's part. And 50 actually said, I can't go to jail with these in words right now. I'm on a roll. So just to let you know, whenever you see these guys publicly denouncing these gangs, it's for a reason. It's a strategy. It's a court strategy to possibly either lessen the time or not get involved with it. You know what I'm saying? Or not, get charged. It's like a deal. You know what I'm saying? You're doing a deal. It is what it is. But I think that's pretty interesting. And do I think 50 knew something? Yeah. Because once your ear is to the street, your ear is always to the street, no matter what. And also, 50 Cent wants to allegedly go on a date with Young Miami. He said he supports her golden shower lifestyle. All right. It said Young Miami said dating 50 Cent would be crazy. It said 50 Cent, I don't like that she understands I'm a little different. Shh, Diddy ain't never getting out, baby. Take your time with me. Be gentle with your fine ass. So, and if y'all don't know, she made a comment on the Shade Room, and she replied like, a lot of dudes want to smash her, and she said being with 50 would be crazy. So I just think 50, watch out. And Young Miami is a pretty woman. She is a pretty woman, but I think you just got to watch out for these women who clout chase, because they'll do anything to get on, be famous. And I don't know if I want a woman who I don't want publicly say she got peed on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I want that. So it is what it is with that. I'll let Young Miami do what she do, but I don't know if I could just have the pissy leftovers. I don't know if I had a pissy leftovers. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Do what you do with that. I don't know if I agree. I'm gonna bring up real quick BG, you know what I'm saying, and Turk. BG and Turk finally made up after a long-standing beef. Man. Pretty much BG was mad at Turk, the way Turk responded, and was talking to WAP 100, doing content with him and everything. They finally made up, and this is BG speaking on it.
I saw you and Turk hurt a hug on stage, and I listen, bro. That was big to me. Like just to see y'all embrace each other like that. I don't know if y'all had a conversation, but you know what I'm saying? I would just want to know, like, was that just something in the moment, or was that something that y'all had already talked and then
it just happened organically. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
real.
It just, you know, it was in the moment. You hear me?
You
know
see
what
how
I'm
much
saying?
the people love that?
But after it was over though, I said, bitch, I still gonna beat your bitch ass up though. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like,
y'all brothers, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Supposed to talk like that.
I told that bitch.
Talk like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all
Yeah, come on,
laugh.
that's how we. Yeah, we left it off. You hear me? But I'm like, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's all love, bitch. I ain't tripping. You hear me? But we still gonna fight, bitch. You hear me?
Yeah.
But it's cool though. It's all love.
Now, y'all
man,
made
you know
so
what I'm
many
saying?
people happy, bro, because of, like, you know, so much of social media. You know, we advocated for that here on this podcast. Like, even talking.
Nah, you've been pushing that line. You hear me?
See y'all.
Yeah, you've been pushing that line.
And then when I saw
the reason to him.
But we was advocating for y'all to do it as a whole, and that y'all did it as a whole. And then, you know, we saw the differences. We saw y'all on stage separate the whole nine, but when we saw this embracement of you and Turk, bro, it was just big. And then for to even hear Bird say, you know, Turk did 9 years, just speak his name.
Facts.
You know, it was just
facts.
like,
and all that was just organic, man.
Yeah, it just felt good. You know what I'm saying? So I never knew if y'all
yeah.
had a conversation, but you know, backstage, and that's what happened, or it just happened on
you know
stage.
what I'm saying? I think we were just in the moment, you know what I'm saying?
Man,
and
y'all
as you
niggas
were
love
like,
that,
man, come here, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Give me a hug.
The Rap Cap Podcast.
I saw you in Turk.
All right, this is from the Rap Cap podcast. So make sure y'all tune in. But yo, it's always a good thing when you got your legends making up, getting to the money, because I mean, at one time it was getting real ugly. You know, BG had a lot of diss songs about, you know, Turk and Wayne and things like that, and it's good to see that they can put some of that stuff aside. You know, I don't know how he truly feel, but whatever he say, I'm gonna believe. It is what it is. But at least, you know, BG had enough common sense to be like, you know what, I can't mess up this tour. I can't like just keep doing these same things, because I believe like it's hard enough to break into the music world, and then it's even harder to keep, you know what I'm saying, keep relevancy. And they have a legacy that can't be shaken. You know what I'm saying? You can't be denied. And that was the right thing to do. I'm glad they made up, because I was one of the people like, I don't know. I think they gonna have to beat each other up first. But thankfully, you know, the South really needed Cash Money to come back together. We really did. We really did, to show solidarity, you know what I'm saying? So congratulations on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm always going to represent the South all day, every day. And I'm always going to highlight the good, the bad, and the ugly. And, you know, I much rather, you know, highlight the great things about, you know, the people in the South. You know what I mean? Let me play this thing. Okay. This is Charleston White on trial when he was younger, for murder. And it's the caption says, is Charleston White truly a snitch? Well, everybody's been reposting this. Is why I'm playing it. It's him on the stand. And I'm going to play some clips of Charleston White also talking. So here we go. Is Charleston White a snitch? Y'all check this out.
I handed him the gun out the backseat of the car.
16-year-old Charleston White took the stand and testified against his friend, Antoine Doolittle, who sat just a few feet from him and listened intently.
He pulled it off, and the hammer back on the gun.
And then what happened?
He fired it.
Doolittle is accused of gunning down 34-year-old Michael Levy of Irving. Levy attempted to stop Doolittle, White, and two other teenagers accused of shoplifting 3 sports jackets and a baseball cap from an Arlington mall in September of 1991.
That's terrible.
Witnesses say Levy pounded on their windshield until the teens threw the jackets out the car window. Then Doolittle supposedly shot him in the back as Levy walked away. White repeated the conversation he says he had with Doolittle after the shooting.
I said, look, you shot him.
what did he do?
Started laughing.
Levy had been married only 4 days when he was shot.
But I always had my dreams of my Prince Charming. I found him.
Jesus.
And it's hard to believe, but I did. And I believe in fairy tales because he made my dreams come true. And they took that away.
White will be testifying against all 3 of his buddies in exchange for a maximum sentence of 12 years. A juvenile judge reduced the charge from capital murder to murder against Doolittle, so the teenager faces from 5 years to life in prison if he's found guilty.
I handed him the gun out the backseat of the car.
16-year-old Charles.
And there you go. More snitching for Charleston White. And I'm going to say a couple things too. All right. People like WAC 100 attack more of the gangsters than somebody like Charleston White. You know what I'm saying? WAC 100 did post this saying about the allegation, but I ain't even gonna go through all the pages and all that. I'm gonna keep it real simple. But my point is a bigger point. Charleston White is from this day, he's been on some, hey, I'ma tell. So y'all believe these folk, believe these little entertainers, these YouTubers, when they say they gonna tell, bro. When they say they gonna tell. Ain't no reason for y'all to play with. I would not play with Charleston White at all. I don't care what nobody say. He gonna tell. He been telling since he was 16 years old. He is not. This man has not changed his tune. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna play you some other stuff about the way Charleston White, the way his mentality is. And everybody could say something super dope. Everybody could say something that's real, but I get worried when dudes come off like this. Y'all check this out.
So when you say we haven't been done wrong by white people, instead we've been done wrong by our parents, can you elaborate on that part, please?
Where did you learn to read? Were you a kid when you got to the white boy public school system and the teacher said, who know how to read in kindergarten? Did you raise your hand and say, I know how to read? Or did the white school system teach you how to read? Who taught you how to do math and division and subtraction? Was it the white school system that the white man creates for the public school system? Or was it your black Negro parents? Where were you educated at? Because your ancestors couldn't, the white boy would not educate him. How is it that you've been educated by this white man's school system? A, B, C. Who taught you that? Who taught you what you know past what you know? Was it your white school system or was it your white boy's prison system? The books that he allowed to circulate in his prison system.
Jesus.
Because when he get mad, he takes certain books out of circulation. So the knowledge that the white man allowed you to share and read in his prison system, where else did you get your knowledge since the white man is so bad?
Hey man, that's wild. Hey man, I'll be honest with you. I trust nobody who talks like this. You start talking like that, I can't trust you. I understand Charleston White does make points, but these points, dog, do y'all be hearing what he be saying? do y'all hear that? This dude did some super Uncle Ruckus stuff just then and there. You know what I mean? And again, sometimes you gotta feed the information. The problem is, I always say this, sometimes when you give information, everybody's not willing to receive it. You just have to be happy with giving the information. You know what I'm saying? And people like Charleston White, they get mad when you don't do what they say or receive the information right away. Like, certain people in life aren't ready to receive information. Some people have to go through something in order to open up their mind. And you can't be mad. You can't be blaming everything on everybody, because we all start from different positions in life. It's just that mentality, dog. Anybody I know with that mentality, dog, I'm not talking to you. And I'm just gonna be honest. If you come around me talking about some, guess who taught you how to read? The white man. What? Nigga, get out of my house, nigga. Get out, go, get out the house. Move. I don't know. Again, I don't be mad at the stuff he be right about. But I do have to question your methods. I'm not rocking with that craziness. But I'm gonna play y'all something else too while I'm here. You know what I'm saying? This is Vlad TV with Bootleg Kev on why he don't rock with why he won't do another interview with him. Y'all check this out.
Now, it's interesting. Is there anybody you wouldn't interview? I've heard you say, notice you wouldn't do 6ix9ine, right?
Yeah, but I changed my mind on that.
You've evolved on that.
Yeah.
That's fair. I mean, he probably needs it right now. Shout out, Charleston White, you wouldn't do?
The Charleston White thing is tied to my relationship with Boosie.
Oh,
so
that's fair.
Right. And at the end of the day, you try not to pick sides, but sometimes you have to pick sides.
Yeah.
And I've done 2 interviews with Charleston, but then Charleston started going off the deep end.
I saw Charleston just do a video talking about Asian babies.
Yeah.
And like how they should be like sodomized and killed. Right. And I was like, I could never have that dude on my shit. Like, I know, like, he's like the real life Uncle Ruckus. He's funny. Like, if you're just scrolling and you're like, but there's just certain shit that, like, if you're the type of person to publicly say that shit, like, I'm good. Like,
yeah, he said, I remember when I said what I said, he's like, he hopes my kids die and all this type of stuff. Like he just, and he was talking about, and Boosie was like, yo, man, this dude's talking about my kids.
Yeah.
Like,
at the end of the day, you guys have a friendship and a business relationship.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
It's not worth fucking with.
And that's like, if you look at all the people I've had beef with over the years. Have you ever heard me talking about someone's kids, someone's parents?
Yeah, that's wild.
Like people's loved ones. I've always stayed just at them.
Yeah, and pretty fact driven.
If I have a problem with you, I'm going to deal with you.
You're tweeting, man. You be flaming motherfuckers up on Twitter sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Bro. Sometimes, especially if someone doesn't do your shit and then they try to talk shit about you and then their album flops, you'd be like, so and so sold 8.
All right, but point is, me playing that is, man, Charleston White be having some. Oh no. And the fact that he went at Boosie so hard, the fact that Charleston White does go out his way to disrespect, it's so many levels to it. Like, on one level you're conscious, one level you this snitch, and on another level you try to antagonize gangsters and then try to tell on them. I don't know what to think of it. But I don't even like Vlad TV. But Vlad is taking a hard stance and saying, I'm riding with Boosie. You talking about people's kids, you talking about this, talking about that. Vlad is taking a hard stance. I can't believe it. Vlad usually just be all about the money and whatever. But that just goes to show you, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying Charleston White is right or wrong, but in my eyes, I see it way too hypocritical. You know what I mean? I just see it way too hypocritical. All right, I'm going to go on to the next one. But yeah, we got your boy Kwame Brown, y'all, talking about Stephen A. Smith, man. Y'all got to check this out.
But yeah, man, old boy Stephen A., he go up there to Gil's Arena. And he in all black, he ready for war. I thought that nigga was going to come there in a dashiki. Around black people, he act black. And around white people, he try to say every word in the thesaurus in the dictionary he could think of. But around black people, he cursed. He lowered his standards of the words that he used. I ain't never seen Stephen A. curse that much. You know what I'm saying? The bitch. I'm like, Stephen A., we saw you hit the bag. I mean, we saw you punching the mitts. Like, just stop. We seen enough. Please stop it. But I can't. I don't rock with dudes like that. That around certain people, you know, they the squarest nigga in the world, and then around black people, because they lower their expectations and they think this is what black people need to understand them. So this is what they give you. He give you ratchet nigga around Gil's Arena, because he thought that's what they are, some ratchet niggas. I would have been offended and told that nigga, bitch, nigga, stop cursing. I'd have been cursing at him to tell him to stop cursing.
I will say this, coming right off the heels of that LeBron James, you know, when LeBron James stepped up to him, what Kwame Brown is really saying is, you know, he talks a certain way and acts a certain way, and then around the white people he's used as a puppet, pretty much, you know. And that's just the opinion of the people around, the people of the players and stuff like that. So it is what it is, man. I think Stephen A. Smith got a lot of contradictory stuff too. I think being polarizing is the thing to do, to be on the internet, so you can go viral and so people can talk about you all day and stuff like that. But I don't like it when it's at the detriment of the people that you're talking about. You know, because some things that you say can really hurt the basketball players. It could hurt their careers. It could really like mess with the things that they got going on. So I just think it's to the detriment of people sometimes, and you got to be careful on how you talk about people. It ain't no simple. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. I'm gonna play, let's see. I just want to play this funny one, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just want to play this. This is Reggie Miller talking about, well, no, Cheryl Swoop. Cheryl Miller. Hold on, we're gonna play this video, then I'll come back with some commentary. She's talking about when she dropped, Cheryl Miller, when she dropped 105 points. And her and Reggie was upset. Y'all check this out.
What was he thinking when you scored 105 points in a single game?
He was happy until he found out about that. He was cool. He was like, because we played when I was at home. He was on the road with the boys team. He came home and he's like, "Dean, guess what? Oh, I was killing him today." I said, "Go ahead. What happened?" He said, I think he said something like, I scored 36. I was making it rain everywhere. Everything. I was just falling. It was falling. And my dad's just sitting at the counter.
Oh, yeah? You about to fuck your day up.
I know, right? And Reggie goes, "So," he goes, how'd you go? I had a good game, Reg. He goes, "Oh, okay. Well, He started with the number 50. Well, I'd scored 54 before. I had scored 61 before. I had scored 77 before. Jeez. He had a few numbers to play with.
He had a few numbers to play with.
Jesus. So he said, "Well, so you have 50? I said, "Nah." And he looks at my dad. My dad's like,
Go up.
"Okay, 60? I said, "No." He goes, now he looks like, he's got that sick feeling, like that sick look. He's like, start stuttering.
Yeah.
70? And he goes, no. He's like, "Dean, how many points did you have?" I said, I gotta make it work for the number. And he goes, "What?" I said, he said, did you say? I said 105.
God,
and he just lets out this scream. He's like, "Mom, I can't win. It's not fair."
What was he thinking?
Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was around and alive in that era of basketball where Cheryl Miller and Reggie Miller were playing. This is an excellent story, but the problem is, I don't know how old Reggie Miller was, but I know he was a grown man. The fact that he had to holler mom is hilarious. And that's All the Smoke podcast. Y'all make sure y'all look out for these podcasts. All the Smoke is a really good podcast. It's a really good podcast. And I'm trying to get up this last one for y'all, man. And I admit I'm gonna be out after this last one. Let me see if I can get this up real quick. I did a little thing on this on Playboi Carti. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a Playboi Carti hater. I'm just gonna be 1000. I'm not a Playboi Carti hater. Everybody from my city, Atlanta, everybody from Georgia, I rock with. So this is not me. But it says Carti fan responds to people saying you shouldn't listen to Carti if you're over 20 years old. All right. It says your generation hasn't cooked one superstar. Enjoy the streamers. It says he's literally 30 years old. Your generation hasn't cooked one superstar. Enjoy the streamers. And it says nobody above 20 years old should be listening to Playboi Carti. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be honest with you, Akademiks, y'all are cooking these numbers, yo. Y'all are cooking these numbers. I've been looking on them. I've been looking at the streamers. The streamers are saying Playboy's Carti album is great. You know what I'm saying? I haven't looked at it. I want to do a review on it, but I haven't listened to it. I've listened to a couple songs online, but I haven't listened to the album as a whole. But I feel like this is the thing. When we are pushing to make these albums more than what it is, man, we should let them grow organically. Like it's no organic like letting these albums really grow and really be as big. But I'm gonna play some of the stuff. I'm gonna go over some Twitter stuff. This might be a little boring for y'all, but I'm gonna go over some of this Twitter stuff that we got going on, because I think the people who like Carti are the people who are gonna like Carti, and the people who are not gonna like Carti are just gonna be the people who don't like Carti. And it ain't nothing wrong with it, but I think like they were trying to make this album a little more than what it is, you know. And I could be wrong. Hold on, let me see. I could be wrong about it, but I don't know if people are really on that Carti album, because here's I'm getting the next one up. Here's Akademiks really online defending himself against, you know, him saying things about this album and stuff like that, because some people are mad. Some people are mad at it. Let's get to it. This is him responding to, but Justin Bieber and XXXTentacion are on the album and Kendrick Lamar creative directed it, right? Then Akademiks says, dude, I'm not arguing over Carti to y'all. He played me the songs with both. And this is him responding to when he was like, he heard a Justin Bieber track, a Drake track, and an XXXTentacion, whatever. I can't say that. But it says, okay, I assume it was on. He told me Dot is helping with the creative. Again, my ears don't lie. Anything I said there came from me talking directly to Carti. It's his album. He can take whoever he want off at any time. He added tracks last minute as well. I ain't in competition. If I told y'all, Carti told me. And this is the internet ganging up on Akademiks. This is the funniest shit ever. It says that's like saying if LeBron was cheating on Savannah and Nike did a competition campaign to tarnish his image. Boy ain't the boy. Deny those fake screenshots. Then it says, getting flamed by Kuriko? Nah. This one says, who is a known liar. Why are you dying on this hill? DJ, whoa. It says, you own those clowns, Big Act. So obviously, Akademiks is right in his feelings. Even when he said he didn't lie, though, man, he is getting killed on X, man, and X supposed to be where Akademiks, you know, can say whatever he want to do whatever he want, not no more. And I'm glad he getting flamed up. So it just proves to you that, again, Akademiks can't control the way people feel about, you know, certain records and stuff like that. And this is just a really good example of it. It's a really good example of it, and I think he's gonna learn a lot from his experience. Let's see. We're gonna try to do some more. See, they killing them. They killing them still about the Justin Bieber. He said, you lied about X and Justin, so we ain't trusting you. Are we supposed to believe you the biggest bro? I'm not playing some of this. I trust Kurko more than you. I ain't gonna lie. You lied more than Brian. This is Akademiks getting roasted, man. Akademiks is getting totally roasted, which is hilarious because, you know, he always is boasting that he has all the connects, he knows everything. But again, if you liked Playboi Carti album, it is what it is. If you didn't, it is what it is. I just thought I'd bring that up as just something I thought was funny. Let's see if I got anything else on my topic line that I really wanna get off right now. Pause. Let's see. Yeah, I got one more thing. We're gonna go to Bow Wow, and I'll be done. I'll be done for the day. I'm gonna try to get this Bow Wow up here. But again, I haven't listened to the whole album, and I will, and I'll give it a review. But I'm be honest with you, it probably won't be my speed, but I definitely rock with all Atlanta artists. So it is what it is. Your boy Bow Wow. Man, I ain't gonna lie, Bow Wow been dropping some gems. I don't know if he had enough experience. I don't know what's going on. But Bow Wow is dropping some gems right now. Y'all better pay attention. Bow Wow says, IG models, no athletes are the easiest to trap. It said the girls know they can always get a dude that's 2 years into the league. Y'all check this out.
NBA and NFL players getting, you know, IG models pregnant, OnlyFans chicks pregnant.
Yeah, but they dumb though. Yeah, they dumb though. See, the girls know they can always get a nick that's 2 years into the league.
Oof.
Fresh out of college. Come on, man. You know how long these niggas been following these Instagram girls and probably been DMing them, and they probably been left on scene. They get that 100 million, that 200.
They
got it. They going for gold.
Right.
Just because they got that money, that don't bypass who they really truly are.
That's right.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, the ball players want to be rappers. They really want to be. They listen to our going into the arenas, rapping like us. They dressing like us. They, you know what I'm saying? So it's like they get them. They way more greener than getting a rapper. Athletes is the easiest niggas to get. That's why you always see them. You always see them get caught up in. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. God bless.
NBA.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Bow Wow is 100% on it. He's 100% right. You know, considering that some of these players that go into the league are super young, super green, he is absolutely right. These women, I hate to say it, use manipulation and predatory tactics to trap these ball players and to trap these, you know what I'm saying, these dudes with money. Bow Wow, man, Bow Wow been kicking some gems. I don't know. Bow Wow woke up one day and just like bumping. I'm telling the truth. And he's absolutely right, man. It ain't these IG models, these women of today absolutely know what's going on and how to use men with money. You know, especially younger men with money, younger men who haven't been out there as much. And a lot of times, you know, these younger men have focused most of their life on playing ball and doing what they do. So with the women, they not really, you know, smooth. They might not really got the game down. You know what I'm saying? But I would say if you're a ball player or somebody like that, or athlete, whatever, man, take heed to the Instagram models and listen to people who got experience like Bow Wow. Bow Wow, since he was young, he's been knocking them down. So he has experienced, I'm sure, some things with these girls trying to take advantage of you. And it is what it is. You know, sometimes if you got the money, dudes don't mind tricking on a girl. But going through what some of these guys go through, you should be more like careful, you know. But that's just my opinion. Bow Wow is 100% on it. You know what I'm saying? His music don't reflect the way he be talking now. So Bow Wow, just put some of that, the way you talk now, just put that in your music, bro. I promise you'll blow up. But that's it for today, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm trying to always go live between 2 and 3 o'clock. More stories, more content coming. Channel's been growing like crazy. Everything's been growing like crazy. Getting a lot of views. Thank you guys so much. And I will see y'all later. Peace.